Okay, I wanted to show a shader I've been working on to have a material for the ground in the environment of my game. So the setting is on a moon that's orbiting Jupiter, and it's probably an icy planet. So it's not a full-size planet. I'll just click play. Okay, so it's obviously not realistic, but I was inspired by looking at some other games that had sparkling effect. And I really liked it. So I want to do something kind of similar. See as I move, they've got the random points on the surface, increase and decrease in emission brightness. So there are points that are giving off just a little bit of light. Part of the way it's working is I'm selecting random points on the surface, similar to the way we looked at Voronoi diagram. Um, so I've got our resolution control. I can make that value smaller, and if I reduce the value, then the points get scaled down smaller, and there's more of them. And then as I moved to the left, I'm trying to do it slowly, you can see the random points are basically following a sine wave pattern for blinking. And that's dependent on the horizontal position on the screen. So if I shift left a little bit, you should be able to see the same points come back on and off. When I go back to the original position. Um, so the other part of it I wanted to control was if the surface is pointing directly up, I didn't want to have any of these random emission points. So I'm using the normal of the surface as well. I'm doing the dot product against the XZ plane. And if it agrees with that, then it's going to apply the emission point. You can see on the hills, there's quite a bit more of the effect going on. Right, and if I look in the middle in this plane, I don't really want to have a whole bunch of these points because they get close together and then it becomes really bright and it just overtakes the scene. And I really like the way you can look at the hills in the distance and you see a lot of sparkle going on when you just do a little bit of shifting. So it encourages a bit more exploration. So maybe there's some interesting hills in the background that the main character would want to go explore. Okay, I think it's a lot of fun playing around with shaders. Um, it did take me quite a bit of time to work on it, so I can't do a lot more of dynamic and procedural generation of materials like this. So if I was going to pick one, this would probably have the one effect I'm going to go for in the environment of my game. And I'm going to try to keep the other objects in the game with a pixelated aesthetic. So like an 8-bit look. Probably have 3D models for everything except for anything that's considered alive and moving around. I'll have two-dimensional animations for that.